I'm in LA, that's why. Well, the problem is there's 2 million people in this town, but no talent. Why did I ever leave New York? Okay, fine, but warm weather doesn't make up for everything.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but your assistant said I should come in.
I've got to cut this short. Another one's just come in. Yes, I'll be in for my regular session tomorrow. Yes, thank you, doctor. Would you care to come up to the desk, or would you rather shout from across the room?
Hi, I'm...
Please, no names. Unless you turn out to be a totally wonderful actor, I'd rather you remain anonymous. If I know your name, it becomes personal. I prefer to remain aloof, distant. I even have my assistant cut off the names of all of my pictures.
I see. Okay, why don't we just read?
Wait, I gotta see what part you're reading for.
Excuse me, but if you don't know names, how do you check me on a list?
Good question. You're the first one today to question that apparent paradoxical situation. I'm impressed. You're a deep thinker, aren't you?
Only if you want me to be.
It's what I live for. Anyway, to answer your question, what I do with my list is to have everyone entered and sent in here at a very specific time. You, for example, are 226. I like time. It's free-flowing and,
Relative?
Exactly. Einstein taught me that.
Personally?
Yes, but in a past life, of course. After checking the list and meeting you, you're actually not right for the role. Or any role in this film, for that matter. I'm sorry. You may leave now.
Wait, what the hell just happened here? You got my picture from my agent, thought I was right, called me in, and now decide I'm wrong for the role?
It's simple. Your picture emits a certain aura for a specific part that you don't emit in person. It would be quite the disservice, not to mention a cosmic disaster, if I were to read you.
I'll take that chance.
I won't.
Fine, whatever. I'm out of here.
And if I were you, I'd take some acting classes before I ever auditioned again. You're still a little green.
I know what you said, but how would you know? You didn't even hear me read.
I don't need to. You put out an amateur's vibe.
Okay, that tears it.
What? What are you doing?
What every actor has wanted to do to some casting director at some point in time.
Oh God, you're gonna hit me.
Actually, I was just gonna tell you off. Let's hold on to that hitting thing. Might come in handy.
If you touch me, I'll sue.
Oh, do they have lawyers on your home planet?
What?
Never mind. Just sit your ass back in the fucking chair. I'm not gonna touch you, but you are gonna get an earful from an indignant actor.
Well,
Shut up! It was a rhetorical question. I'll have you know I take my craft very seriously. I researched this part thoroughly, went to my acting coach for 2 4-hour private sessions, took the day off to properly prepare. I don't plan on having that flush down the toilet because all of a sudden my aura doesn't feel right.
In the months that I've been casting director.
Months?
Yes, many months. Anyway, in the months that I've been casting director, I find that the actors best suited for the roles are the ones that ooze the part from their souls, their hearts, their very pores.
Okay, see, right here is where we have the problem. Most people I know don't want to ooze anything from their pores. Matter of fact, most people I know would prefer to be ooze-free.
It's probably because you only know Californians.
Mother of God, I get it now. You're not from outer space. It's worse. You're from New York, right?
Yes, and if you spent some time there, it might have made you a better actor. You could have soaked up some of the culture that fills New York.
The only thing that fills New York is New Yorkers. I spent 3 years there. I left the day I was mugged, and while reporting it to the police, 2 bums peed on my foot in the police station. You'll excuse me if I didn't find any of that cultural.
And because you didn't is why you're not ready to audition for me.
Oh, I'm ready. And to prove it, we're going to read.
But...
No buts! This is not a game show. You don't get a choice between this and what's behind the curtain. I'm reading.
What's the point?
Point is, remember that hitting thing we talked about earlier?
Good point. Read.
Would you like your check now or after your coffee?
After?
Very good.
I'm sorry. I stand corrected. You were marvelous. It must have been that time in New York. It did rub off. Well, you have the part.
I've been waiting a long time to do this. Take your part and stick it.
It pays double scale.
I think you've learned your lesson. Now, about my billing.